Mostly everyone who mains these characters know this, but Ness's magnet down special Azor move is just better. Not many people know the specifics of why it's better, and that's understandable because the reasons are outside of the basic capabilities of this move. All people know is that Ness can combo with this move. This is why I'm making this video. We're about to talk about the specifics and why this move is just completely better for Ness in this game. The first thing I want to talk about is the basic aspects of both of them. Ness's feel faster, but not in the way y'all think. Both moves start up on frame 7. Ness's feel faster because it has less active frames towards the end, so Ness could bring up his magnet way more times than Lucas can. So basically both moves almost had the same frame data. The problem is that Ness has way more time to react after using his move, while Lucas has these extra 3 frames that matters in matches where the opponent could just run up to you up to. Ness will be able to act out of that way faster than Lucas can. And not only that, Ness has a hitbox that comes out when you activate the move, making him less vulnerable when you throw out the move. So you could just throw out this move right next to somebody and hit them with the hitbox and then act afterwards. While if you just throw it out with Lucas, you're pretty much vulnerable that whole entire time. The only great thing about Lucas's is that if you actually hit the opponent with Lucas's magnet, it's 0 on shield, meaning it can lead into true block strings if you use the right moves after it, which is good, but you are vulnerable for 27 frames before this move releases. Now, since we are talking about vulnerability, Lucas extends his hurtbox / body when he's using his magnet, which makes it worse because not only does it not have a hitbox when you activate the move, you can hit his hand, so every time you use this move, you have to keep in mind that if you're too far away or you're too close, the person can hit your hand. So you're getting punished for basically sticking out your hand. So ideally, you don't want to be facing your opponent when you use this move. You want to be facing the other way so you're not extending your hurt box. But this also limits Lucas' options when using this move that we're going to talk about later in this video. Okay, now let's talk about those outside features I mentioned earlier. Ness can use all of his moves in a short hop magnet, while the only move Lucas can't use is short hop magnet back air. Now, the significance of this is that Lucas can't threaten his opponents with short hop magnet back air when he's dashing away. So this already gives Lucas less options when it comes to using magnet. Before you go into the comments and say, oh, he can't use back air, you have to be like super frame perfect to even get the first hitbox of back air out. Anyway, when you think about it, Lucas is more vulnerable because of this. He always has to be facing his opponent when he wants to mix you up with magnet. And remember what I said about his hurt box being extended by his hand? Essentially, you are very limited at the times in which you should be using this move. The only thing I see that Lucas gets as a benefit of what moves he can use out of it is his Zair. Using Zair out of magnet gives him more range than Ness would ever have using the move. So when your opponent thinks you're too far away for a punish, you can just throw out Zair. Another outside factor that affect both of their moves are their jumps. Ness's second jump moves him slightly forward when he rises up, while Lucas's go straight up. This helps because magnet cancels jump momentum for its own momentum. So when Ness double jumps, his second jump is stopped by his down special, and since he moves slightly forward with the jump, his body gets shifted slightly over by those inputs. Now, if you're holding the controller stick over, then you get a bigger dash with Ness. If you try this with Lucas, you won't get the same outcome because Lucas will get carried upwards by his momentum of his jump, which if you play Smash, you know it's not that great to be higher up because somebody else could just run under you and up to you easy. But all these actions just make it possible for Ness to do all sorts of mix-ups, combos, and everything with his move that Lucas can't do. Lucas does have some things with his move, but it's nowhere near as versatile as Ness's, which is why Ness's PSI magnet is just a better move. If you want more info on Lucas's magnet, check out my PSI guide magnet video. Anyway, if this video has helped you, like the video, and if you like the video, then you might as well hit the notification bell so that way you'll get the next video that comes out. Anyway guys, I'll see you guys in another video.